What are we doing this week? Hi, Penny.
So let's see, it's the week after Christmas, which is kind of a crazy time. There's not a lot happening in the industry, so it's hard to get anything done.
Why did Victor leave right when I started videoing?
Yeah, Victor left when the video camera came out. But so yeah, it's the week after Christmas. Victor came in during the rut, and it was actually supposed to be really good hunting, and it was. But we just never got. I passed up some I shouldn't have passed up, and Victor might have not made the best shot on one or something. And
is that true, Victor?
It's possible.
But that deer is perfectly fine. So I said, come back at the end of the season. Usually the last week of deer season is one of the best weeks of the year, and usually winter is here, and it makes for great hunting. All right, it's time to shift gears here. Christmas is over, so it's time to get back to work. Got a lot of goodies in the shop. I think Santa's delivered a whole lot of good stuff. Don't have a new boat yet, but I've got a lot of goodies out in the shop. So let's go out. We're gonna work in the shop for a couple hours before we head out on this balmy, freezing rain, snow kind of day to in the day doing a little hunting. But this is one of the best things I love about my house and my shop. Our Morton building is connected to our house, so even on a dreary, cold, rainy, snowy day, I can still stay in my socks and go right into the shop. So let's go to work. Come on, you want to go? You guys want to go? I know, you're excited to go to the shop too. Come on. Wow, you are excited. Come on. What? Pretty empty in here right now. We need a boat, we need a fifth wheel. We're lacking a lot of stuff.
Lots of empty space.
Yes, so plenty of work room in here. So
let's get our prep stuff done real quick.
we're gonna go over a few things, maybe shoot our bows, and then head off to the farm to try to do a little hunting. So, all right.
There.
So just loading the hunting truck. As you can see, we've had some frozen precip this morning. It's kind of raining outside, but that's one thing I love about my shop. Get to bring things in here and thaw them out. Just loading some stuff up for an afternoon hunt. Just getting that done, and then we're gonna spend a couple hours here just getting some work done, and then off to the farm to do a little hunting. So you guys ready to see what we've gotten so far? So I'm still waiting on my new TRITON, but I think we're a couple weeks out on that one. But the cool thing is you can see a lot of the products are already here. I've got my GARMIN trolling motor, got some power poles, got a power pole charge, and then all these boxes are just odds and ends. My GARMIN graphs are there, and then just all the parts for rigging. My precision sonar mounts are here. So yeah. Here's what I have on my boat so far. We just need a boat to put it on.
It just won't float just yet.
All this needs something to float on, but here's one I'm really excited about, and give you a little bit of a tour. I think we might have done something on this sooner, but the last couple of weeks, Bobby won't let me open them. It's kind of been like, today's kind of like Christmas.
Yeah.
Been having a lot of KASTKING rods and reels show up here, and she hasn't allowed me to open them.
Because I'm in charge, yeah.
Because she's in charge. So today, we're going to take a few minutes and show you what we've got here. Also got this cool Fraybill net. This is one of their new nets. This is the Fraybill. This is the Conservation Series. This thing is really awesome.
It's perfect for Mason's tournaments,
graphite
right?
handle, and it extends down. So, you know, I don't get to use nets very often. I got to use one this past fall at the ODYSSEY series, and that was really nice. But this thing is super, super light. So, let the fun begin. I try to keep a little bit of a stock here at home, even when I take a little bit on the road. Let's say if something does happen, if your son steps on one or shuts it in the car door, you always got to have an extra rod or two. So we try to keep a little bit of a stash. And
doing that.
so yeah, so So let's open some rods and reels. Might shoot our bows here for a few minutes. It's nice and warm in the shop, so.
And then he's gonna go finish his marathon.
Yes, the marathon. We can see the final stretch because the bow season ends here in a couple days. So we've got a couple evenings to get it done here. So it might as well be tonight. But we've got the right weather for late season. It's cold and snowy. So tonight might be the night to actually get it done.
All right, let's see what you got on these.
Oh, let's see here. So now this is something that for you creative craftsman type people out there, that is not me. So I will not take credit for building this. I had the idea, but luckily my buddy Jimmy built it for me. But we made this. This is basically all scrap wood from when they built our house. If you've ever built a house or seen one built, there's a lot of waste and all that. So we actually took a lot of the scrap wood and my buddy built this, and it's just basically a way for me to keep all of my inventory of rods all here together. So some of the areas we're going to add to it, and
Super fancy.
yeah, see what we got here. And so we'll add I know they have an open here. Read what it says, open here. Yeah, it's kind of like Christmas morning here, open the packages. I can't tell exactly which rod's which in here, so the good thing is there's enough here. I think all the inventory that I needed, once we get these opened up, I should have every rod that I'm going to need for the 2021 season. Now let's not cut myself. That looks like a lot of bait casters, and here's some spinning reels. Aha. Isn't that pretty? All right, new spinning reels. I love the spinning reels, but definitely not my comfort zone. You know me, I'm all about the bait casters. This is the Bassinator Elites. These are what I've been using the last couple of years and absolutely love them. You know, 2020 has been a really weird year. I think most of us can attest to that. Fishing wise, it was still a great year for me. I had a great time. Didn't get to fish enough. I think most of us can say that, but really looking forward to 2021. It's right around the corner, and now it's time to get all this stuff ready and get ready to put it to good use. All right, there it is. They're packaged very, very well. All those rods, no issues. Now they're just ready to fish. A trip to the recycling deal to drop all the cardboard off. But Victor, I put you to work, and you've been good helping me unbox fishing rods, and I'll give you a little tutorial on which ones for which deals. But let's shoot our bows and let's head to the woods. What do you say? Are you ready to go hunt?
Yeah. As long as
All
the
right.
rain slows down.
So that's enough work. Now we're going to get ready and head to the woods. So here's basically what I carry bow hunting with me. I've got this PLANO tote here, the sportsman trunk that I keep all my pack and everything in that I take to the stand. My safety.
Coated in dirt. Look at this.
But
Well used.
where our farms are is down a bunch of gravel roads, so you can see they're beat up, but I love my PLANO bow case here. The outside of the case is dusty, dirty, and all that, but inside, my bow is ready to go here. So even though it's getting down to the end of the season, you still got to practice. Practice makes perfect. I always love to shoot a couple arrows before each hunt out, so time to shoot a couple shots here.
See, this is why I wasn't going to
Holy mackerel.
Why?
How far is
I can't
this?
even see the target.
He can't even see the target.
I'm getting so
Fantastic.
blind I can't hardly
That's what
see
you
it.
want to hear, right? Before you take a shot.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get past you.
Aim small, miss small. In the middle center of that big circle is a little black dot, and that's what I'm aiming for. So let's make sure I hit the target. I think I was close. Can't see, it's too far. I think
You
we're
gotta
about,
make sure you put that in the video.
I think we're
I
about
know.
25 yards away though, so.
Really?
We are way more than
No,
25
we're not.
yards.
25 yards is 75 feet. Maybe it's a little, well, the shot's 88 feet long.
Shooting 6 arrows.
6 arrows.
I haven't heard wood or fiberglass yet.
Thank God.
Or glass.
Yeah.
One more.
Last arrow.
Yep.
All right.
My numbered arrows, so I know what order I shoot them in. I can't even tell.
Let's go look.
Now the moment of truth. Let's see if we have to edit this video or not.
Better not have to edit this video.
I see at least a couple of them.
That's not a bad group. Just like I suspected though, my pin is set at 20 yards and this is a little bit farther than 20 yards, but that's not a archery expert shooting, but when it comes to hunting deer, that's what it's all about. Actually, this is kind of a cool. So where we used to live, we had a deer management program, and this was the test that we had to do. You had to be able to put all 6 arrows in basically the vitals of a deer, and you had to pass the test that way. And as you can see, I think my group's pretty good from a bow hunting standpoint. Those would have all been in the 10 ring. So for not shooting in a while, I'll take that group. Bow season's almost over with. We'll still do a little rifle hunting for a few does, but I'm kind of excited. This is my first sit and my Christmas present here. This was one of the redneck blinds. I bought this. I've decided this was what I really wanted, and to make my deer hunting go to a different level. As you can see, I'm in redneck blind here. I've got it set up to where it's portable on a trailer, so it's really exciting. We've got a lot of bottom areas here at our farms where you just can't hunt with the wind, and these are, from what I've been told, a game changer. So this is my first night in here. I'm overlooking a bean field, and I've got some clover food plots down here. This was first big weather we've had in a while. We had some snow this morning and freezing rain, and it's chilly outside. I've got my buddy Victor up in one of our really good stands, but hey, he's from Wisconsin. He can handle it, so hopefully he'll have a good night. But I'm really excited to see what comes in here. We've been getting a lot of good pictures, and as you can see, I'm kind of backed up here to a little creek draw, but I'm really excited to see what comes out here tonight. This has been a really difficult part of our farm to hunt over the years just because of the swirling wind, but everything I've been told, this is a game changer here. So I've got my little zero trace going in here to help with the scent as well, but it's pretty airtight in here, and I gotta say, for 34, 35 degrees with rain on the way, this is way more comfortable. I've actually got too many clothes on here, so hopefully we'll bring some good action here and see what happens. And if nothing else, like I said, it's been a fun season. If I don't shoot a big buck, it's been a great season. I've learned a lot. It's not always about just shooting a big deer. It's just about getting out here and learning. I've learned so much this season, and it's time to shift gears. It's time to get back to work, get into fishing mode, and hopefully we can close this chapter with a great big buck. If not, it is what it is, and we'll keep at it. But I know I can definitely fish better than I can shoot deer. So excited to get back to fishing, getting everything rigged up and going for 2021, and should be fun. So let's see what happens tonight.